Hello everyone, Billy Throttle here. We're back with some more Dungeon Clawler today. We are moving on to Squidly. And since Squidly is the product of Lord Squidula's extra maritime affair. Yes, Lord Squidula is married and he's a horrible husband and father. And we get 1 strength each time you fill the machine with liquid. The second claw is always a tentacle claw. I don't think we've seen the tentacle claw much. The other alternate designs for him is this little crabby guy, but I think we'll stick with the little squid boy. And we are climbing the debt level, so we're level 5. Upgrading items is 200% more expensive. All right, well, it sounds like we're gonna need some money. So how about we gain 100% more coins? I feel like Count Clockula's is always a nice one to have. We get some health back. And what do we want to do for our third one? Let's see. One is always a tentacle claw. We already have a tentacle claw. I'm guessing that would probably make our other one a tentacle claw. Now maybe we retain 50% block between turns. All right, so one of the new items we're using daggers kind of in this position. We have 5 sponges and attacks the nearest enemy for 5 damage, increases damage by 5 each time the machine is filled with liquid. So we're going to want to try to keep grabbing this little water bottle as much as possible to fill the machine with liquid to increase those sponge damage. And I guess we'll have to consider, you know, the physics of, you know, the water and how that's going to affect things. Like, I could imagine us maybe wanting to make the sponges like metal or something heavy, because when the tentacle claw moves to the bottom, you can see it kind of splits out and it grabs a lot more stuff. So that might be one plan of attack here. We could turn water into poison water. And what does that do for us? That's a good question. I haven't used water a whole lot yet. Poison water turns fluff into poison fluff. Poison fluff applies 1 poison to the nearest enemy. We could turn water into ice water. So I'm guessing that, let's see, turns fluff into ice cubes, apply 1 frost to the nearest enemy. Let's try the poison bath bomb. The frost is always really good, but I don't mess with poison enough, so maybe we'll give that a try. All right, so we got some poison water. Kill the front guy. Oh, I guess we applied all the poison to the first guy. Poison flask doubles enemies' poison. It is ethereal, so it can only be used once per fight. What about upgraded? Upgraded, it looks like it just triples enemies' poison. Okay. We'll try to go on a poison build. It's kind of something we haven't done yet. Each attack applies 2 frost to get 1 block each time an item is added to the machine. How about we just do cooled steel? They're both kind of very defensive in nature, but all right, we're going to do guide me, and we're going to take poison since we're going to give that a try. Let's see, we should be safe, probably dropping in something around here. not sure if we're gonna grab all Granny's stuff today or not. Alright, let's get this guy filled up with water. And I guess we'll look, maybe we can put some fluff synergies in here too. If we're gonna try to do poison. Alright, unfortunately we're gonna grab our tripler, and we don't really have poison on this guy yet, but just maybe we'll be we'll build a few things, because I always like to have a little bit of healing, which I guess we kind of do with Count Calocula's Claw, but we might want a little more on top of that. Let's try and look for somewhere that's doesn't have a lot of these little, what are they? I don't even know what they're called, the poisonous spores. I guess we're gonna grab some. Alright, we just need a... Actually, this guy just dies to poison at the end of this turn if we don't do anything, but... Alright, Shredder coupon. You can shred one item for free each time you visit the Shredder. Get 10 strength if there are no items left in the machine, or Lucky Devil. We could take the Shredder coupon. Let's see, we got 15, 16, we got 18 total items. How many can we drop in at one point? Just max items added per turn is 20. So I'm actually going to pay a couple bucks to re-roll this and see if there's something better here. You know what? I increased the amount of fluff in the machine by 10. Reactive plating, I think we've already passed on it once. It is good though, so don't pass on it. We're just trying to do something else right now. I think I'm pretty sure I have to have the water in there before I'm not going to grab the water if I go for it, but I think I need to grab the water before I grab the poison. I hate when things get stuck on that little ledge. Sometimes you can use a claw to kind of knock it off, and other times you can't. Let me see if I can... Boop, boop. Just give a little boop over. Oh, I forgot to get the poison. Okay. No, we're not going to be able to grab the poison easily with the claw, with it being right up over the edge there. Let's boop it again. Boop. Oh, we can't. Boop. No, okay. The poison tripler, I guess, is mainly for kind of like a big boss. Tripling up poison on these kind of smaller enemies doesn't really feel worth it, but... Is that enough damage? You don't... Unfortunately, this guy doesn't get a whole lot of strength, so we're not filling the tank a lot. Poison grenade. I mean, for doing poison stuff, let's take it. Each attack applies 2 fire. Get 1 coin each time you attack the enemy. Let's do that. We should gain a lot of money because we gain 100% extra gold because of Bernie's Claw that we took. Maybe I should have waited. Actually, I think I did pretty good grabbing stuff there. Probably adding, I'm guessing adding poison probably doesn't do a whole lot. Although it may have cleared up the water there. Oh, did he like, we did like override his debuff of the water maybe. Wonder what an upgraded water bottle does. I'm having trouble figuring out what that might be. We'll have to check. All right, poison dagger, that fits with our build. Let's take a quick look. I'm curious what upgraded water bottle does, if it even can be upgraded. Oh, it can't be upgraded. So that kind of makes sense. How about poison bath bomb cannot be upgraded either. We already know there's triples instead of doubles. And it goes from 3 to 5 poison. Okay. Ow. Oh, I got juked there. Oh, I really wish we didn't drop the water bottle there. Feels like it's a lot of work for not a lot of payoff to get the water, but I'm probably missing like a key part of the build that would make it all work. Although the two poison items look fairly similar. Poison grenade and the poison flask. The poison flask is the one that you can only use once, so I guess the one that looks like a grenade's a little better to grab, maybe. Maybe not better to grab, but it's reusable, I should say. I can grab it more at my leisure. It looks like it actually poisoned both, so... Oh, it does say poisons on it. Okay, well that makes it a little bit better. Let's see if we can boop this. Nope. Oh. Nope. Okay, at least the tentacle usually grabs it along the way, so. Another poison bath bomb, gold dagger. Probably just do ring of strength. Oh, this is kind of dangerous here. I'm gonna skip this because I could see myself taking enough damage to kill us. And we can heal a little bit here in Granny's room, but we're not gonna heal back up to full. Got the poison bath bomb, got the strength ring. Oh, he did not get the strength ring. I think I probably need to pay a little closer attention and make sure I'm picking up like shields when I need, you know, I'm being attacked. I didn't realize how low we were on health after last fight. We still had 60 health, but I mean, we could easily die if we weren't paying attention. So we do apply a little bit of frost on attack too, so I feel like I maybe need to trim down my shields and just grab some more attacks. I guess we've been grabbing attacks, but a lot of them has been in the form of some sort of poison. At the end of your turn, gain 10 block for every poisoned enemy. Reduce prices for all service by 20. Let's take the poison one. And We can go transmute, remove, or we can go fight and chest. Let's go fight and chest. All right, this came out in the perfect order to get both those debuffs. All right, guy in the back's gonna leave in a couple turns if we don't kill him quick enough. Which is unfortunate because we're not killing extraordinarily fast, so he's probably gonna get away with like some of our money. Whatever he takes from us. Yeah, that guy in the back, he's gonna be gone. Trying to say, does the poison flask just doubles the nearest enemy right now? Would have been nice if it, even if it tripled near like everybody, if we wouldn't have done a whole lot to the guy in the back. He still would have left. Turns water into chocolate. I don't think we need that. Let's re-roll. Another poison dagger, spiky stress ball. Let's get another water bottle. Make it a little easier to keep the tank full. Gain 1 strength every time you take damage. That seems like a pretty good passive. So we grab the poison doubler already, but it's like I'm trying to use the tentacle similar to like you would use the magnet. I don't know if it makes it more surface area. I guess if you drop it straight down, it seems to spread out. We just don't have a lot of stuff that's kind of laying on the bottom, waiting for the tentacle right now. If you get it in motion, I guess it kind of clumped up there. Sometimes it works. Or at least sometimes it does what I'm intending it to. We'll have to find an upgrade spot soon. I feel like we're due. Floor 6. Start putting in some upgrades. Piggy bank. Rewards 2 to 5 coins when collected. Increases block by 5. So we're not doing ice items. Vitamin pill converts all strength into block. I do not want to convert strength into block. Let's re-roll. Okay, more poison bath bomb. Remove all stacks of poison from you. Give 1 dodge. Applies 3 poison to everyone, including yourself. Usually not a huge fan of putting debuffs on myself, but 1 dodge seems like it could be okay. All right, we did say we want to kind of start upgrading some stuff. All right, so what do these look like upgraded? What? I say, I know the upgrades did get more expensive, but that's kind of shocking. 49. See, attacks the nearest enemy for 10, so it doubles. Increase the amount by 7 each time the machine is filled with liquid. Okay. I forgot these guys increase with every time the machine is filled. I was in my head thinking it was similar to like syringe, where each time you use it, it buffs it up. Let's upgrade this one. Upgrade the strength ring. Let's upgrade. I guess we'll do this one. That could come in handy against some big bosses. And we were talking about having some stuff drop to the bottom. It's like, I think if we make something metal, we probably make it heavy. All right, can't do, we're a gold short from being able to do all of them. Should we keep going poison or should we tap something else? No, let's do it. Like we said, we wouldn't mind having a little extra fluff in there. It works with our poison water. So maybe we'll see if we can get some fluff perks. Lord Squidula, Daddy. When I was reading it, I was like, I don't think Lord Squidula is a character we use, and that's why, because Lord Squidula is this guy right here. Oh, we didn't get the poison. I should have dropped down right on it. I was just trying to grab more of these sponges. Just drop right down on it this time, make sure we get it. I guess, and we should probably just keep grabbing these water bottles. Here's a question. We're full tank. If I grab this water bottle now, do I get like another strength? And we do, okay. And that should also buff our sponges. So good to know. So I guess if I grab 2 of them, which I didn't, count as 2 fills. Yes. Okay, so these sponges are scaling, albeit kind of slowly, but I guess there's only 5 of them in the tank too, so, or in the machine, whatever the technical term for this area is, but critical healing, heal 8 health if you kill an enemy with a critical hit. Whenever an enemy dies with 10 or more stacks of frost, heal for 5. We are putting frost on, guys. I don't know if they're dying with that much. So let's just take a shredder coupon. Just everything's a little more expensive. Upgrade or... No, let's go this way. I want to remove a couple shields. Might be too many, we'll see. We'll see. And then we want to, let's make this metal too. So these are all metal. Let's make the Ring of Strength metal. I almost feel like I should make Poison Bath Bomb metal. Because hopefully first turn we're filling the machine with water, and then second turn maybe we can then grab Poison Bath Bomb. Along with some other goodies. Our bomb buddy in the second row, he's probably going to blow up in our face. I don't think there's a whole lot we can do about that other than just trying to block, but... I guess there's a small chance we could kill him. Nah, I don't think we grabbed enough attacks. We did grab a good amount of defense though, so didn't hurt us too bad. A lot of gold in here. I should, not a lot, but there's enough gold in here that I should probably be trying to grab it. Credit card's fun, especially if we have some extra coins. So every time we pick it up, we spend some money and we increase the damage on it. I think that fits okay in this build. It's not poison, but I do like that one. This I always seem to screw up. Now, okay, they at least gave me an easy access to one of like these types of chests. Double your strength. That is fine. Let's see if I can do this one without damaging myself too bad. Removes all stacks of poison from you. Okay. Applies 15 soaked to the nearest enemy. Soak increases the damage take by 1%. Reduce the amount of stacks by 10 at the end of the turn. I think we'll pass on water balloon. We're going to just focus more on kind of the poison side of things. Let's fill it up with water first. I was going to go after the credit card. And slowly scale the credit card up as a nice like bomb before the end game. We've got the strength doubler. All right, we're starting to get some strength. We're starting to build up a little bit of okay. Take another sponge. Probably want to transmute it later. This fire guy can be tough. I feel like he's better to kill a little faster if we can. I don't necessarily want to double my strength just yet, because I believe you can only use that once. Ah, we got, okay, never mind, we got it. But I did want to get the poison and the credit card. Yeah, since that fire takes place after our shield goes down. We don't get any block for it. I believe he's okay. As I say, I believe he summons a minion soon, so hopefully that's a turn where he's not gonna hurt us with fire. And we could consider grabbing the poison tripler, maybe. I thought we grabbed it. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I still see it in there. Yeah, well, and we're gonna grab this credit card as much as possible too. We do have to have money though for the credit card to upgrade. It does require that. Credit card again. And I'm hoping we finish him off with a bunch of these sponges and poison and... yeah. Water bomb. The ticking bomb applies 100 soaked when exploded instead of dealing damage. No thank you. Increases damage by 10% or get one free reroll when selecting a reward. We don't really reroll a lot. It actually gets pretty expensive pretty fast, which makes the reroll kind of okay. But usually we're not looking to add a ton to our machine, at least with this character. So I think we'll just take the brute force for some extra just base damage. I did save Granny's room in case. I wasn't sure if we fully healed up after those kind of like mini boss encounters, but we went in there mostly fully healthy, so Let's re-roll this. I don't like the poker chip. I don't hate the magnet claw, especially since we did turn a lot of our stuff metal, but I feel like we're probably just wasting a turn to grab it. So let's just keep our money and leave. We can spend it on upgrades and removals and transmutes here. All right, credit card definitely gets upgraded. Okay, sponges should get upgraded. They're our main source of damage. I do want to upgrade the strength potion though. Well, that's going to take the rest of our money. Okay, that's fair though. Before we were able to like upgrade everything we wanted for the most part and remove everything we needed. So it makes it a little understandable when you start rising in difficulty in the game that stuff becomes a little more difficult to do. Once you understand the basics of this game, especially if you're playing with characters you've already won on like the 0 debt level, it does become a little easy. So adds a little difficulty to the game for sure. Wonder how much our damage our credit card's up to now. 26. We might be able to kill this guy in the back before he runs away with all of our stuff. Oh, and like I said, we do actually have to have money to upgrade credit cards, so we maybe shouldn't spend everything if we can help it. Energy drink converts all block into strength. This is usually pretty good at getting a lot of strength. You do run into the times where you accidentally grab it last right before you're about to get a bunch of hits. I think we're doing okay, and we are doing a little more poison stuff, so maybe we just skip here. Oh, okay, that was a bad room again. Told you I stink at those rooms. Try to get one of these at least. Oh, that is a handful of spikes. All right, that's as much as I feel like I want to grab. When attacking an enemy that has a fire debuff everyone including yourself gets 2 fire. I don't want to damage myself more than I have to. All right, I see the credit card and the water bottle. That's pretty good. I say pretty good opening a hand if you can get it. So what's going on with this Barracuda? Okay. I was like, why does this fish have a diaper? Makes a little more sense. Barracuda. Why does this fish have a diaper? And why does that rat have a gun? I don't know if we're going to see... I'd like to see some healing stuff. Maybe like a healing wand or a potion. Like I said, I don't want to re-roll a bunch for it, but... Maybe we'll put in a healing token too. But this one, yeah. Alright, we want some healing potions. I feel like I'm only going to be able to grab 2 if I'm lucky. This guy, he scales pretty quickly, so we're going to want to try to scale ourselves fairly quickly. Obviously, we do have the little strength doubler over there, but get the poison started. Maybe a poison flask. Big old poison flask will help out here. We almost have this one fully blocked. We probably will once we add some more frost, but... Okay, missed a credit card. Okay, we're at 10 strength. I wouldn't mind doubling my strength now if we could. Just threw it away. Okay. There's more fluff. And I'm trying to think. The poison turns water into poison water. Plus one poison to... Okay, so the poison fluff turns fluff into poison fluff. Okay. I thought that had to do with just items you grab in general, but it is revolving around fluff, so I will take that. I don't want to spend too much money upgrading, knowing how expensive they are. So let's just go here. Got a shiny piggy up front. Discovered a new shiny enemy coin. The enemies have fun names. I don't see anything here I think we're okay to skip. All right, we'll grab some coins and some. We'll hurt ourselves with the spiky balls. All right, am I gonna get juked again here? Let's see, clear up. Let me have a shot. Oh, we grabbed 2 of them. Okay, it makes up for our terrible grabs before. Give you 1 dodge, applies 3 poison to everybody, including yourself. Okay, we have one of those already. The toy piranhas eat our fluff. I think we want to keep our fluff for poison. I guess we'll take a smog bomb. I know it poisons us, but I think we did get something that unpoisons us. If we're smart enough to grab it when we're poisoned. Credit card's hitting hard already. 59 damage. Got 9 poison on ourselves already. I know some of that's due to that level. I think some of it might be due to ourselves and enemies and whatnot. All right. Credit card kills, because we said it does 59 damage. I'll reroll this once or twice. Attacks the first enemy for 10, adds 10 fluff into the machine. Upgrade, transmute. Yeah, let's go that way. Let's add 20 fluff to the machine. Even the shields are pretty hefty to upgrade. All right, we'll see if you can transmute a couple items. We were making all of these. Or wait, those ones are metal. I think it's one more that we have to make metal. Credit card, we've been able to grab it pretty consistently. Maybe that's good for now. We might be able to get credit card and fill the machine with water. Oh, we didn't get the poison. Thought for sure we had it. We dropped right down on top of it, but... maybe we shouldn't be dropping right down on top of it since our tentacles kind of spread out on the way down. Credit card and sponges. There's a lot of good stuff over on the left here. Oh, he's one. Okay, I thought he was 1 health short from dying to the poison. I guess not. Start each fight with 3 strength. Each attack applies 1 poison. Yes, poison, please. All right, we still haven't hit our first jackpot here. Maybe this is lucky run. Oh, I do like that glove. We will grab that. I'm not sure what that shield is, but we do want Gauntlet. Get 2 block every time you use an item. Toxic Bulwark increases by 15. Permanently increases by 3 if an enemy dies from poison while the item is inside the machine. Okay. I thought maybe it was poison related because of its color. I think we're just moving on. I don't really want to... I want to make sure we have money to upgrade credit card. Alright, so we really don't want to grab that shield if we can help it. Because it'll upgrade if it's in there when things die. I do want to grab the gauntlet though. I guess to get our poison train going, we need to grab the little poison bomb, so it's like our big poison enabler. See, I almost don't want to do too much damage to him. Trying to get some scaling on that. We're gonna skip. All right, we are actually 1 floor from the boss. Anything we want to remove here? I considered the thing that applies poison to us, just so we're not hurting ourselves. I mean, it does give us a dodge, which can be very helpful. Maybe we just keep everything. Let's see our poison. Okay, I guess didn't get dropped in. It's kind of one of the reasons, you know, why you don't want to fill the machine up too much, because then you don't get your important pieces. Should drop in next turn. I think we're not gonna get on that first grab. It was too buried down there. We should be able to grab it here. We've kind of been neglecting credit card, I realize. Credit card hit for 89. I know our strength is taken into account there, but serrated blade attacks nearest enemy and deals 1 damage for each stack of poison on the enemy. I don't think that's necessary. We're not building up huge stacks of poison, so yeah, let's just skip there. All right, we did not grab the stuff for the secret door. Increases critical hit chance by 100% when you have less than 30% health. Whenever you take any damage from one remaining item from your deck is added to the machine. Sure. Let's fill this machine up. All right, no poison bomb, so let's try to get the gauntlet for some, kind of passive defense. Well, these guys were hitting hard. I didn't even realize how hard they were hitting. All right, well, I will have to be more mindful of that. Big attacks coming again. Unfortunately, I can't see my shielding too well. Okay, we did take the one perk at the beginning where we retain 50. I think it was like 50% of our shields. So there's been a couple times where I've been surprised we've had as much block as we have, and I think that's probably the case. Why? I don't care for any of these. I am not going to do this because I really could kill myself here. Okay, hoping to be able to heal up before the final boss fight. Couple potions. All right, let's go say hi. What's his name again? Swallow the Lone Fischetti. Okay, as I say, those give us dodge. I don't think the dodge carries over between turns, unfortunately. But that dodge could come in handy a little later, because he does have some big attacks. I really don't want to double poison yet. I think we want to try to get Gauntlet if we can. Remember, we're trying to avoid piggy banks if possible. Although I don't want to take just a completely crap shot if, if it's going to grab or if there's a really good shot, even if piggy bank's in the way, I will take it. Because anytime we gain gold from those, this guy gets stronger. We've got a good amount of poison built up on him. Did we really never grab the poison bath bomb yet? Is that just from other means? Should probably do that. It looks like it's mainly through other means, and we probably had our poison vial that added, tripled whatever block was, or whatever poison was currently there. Good. 124 damage on the credit card. He's got 73 poison built up, so he's almost dead. Just need to add a little bit more, and I'm not sure. Alright, he should die to poison here. Good, alright. Alright, so that was it Squiddies? Yeah, Squiddy. I was gonna say Lord Squidula, but that was I think the mini boss. Let's go to, so it was debt level 6. So that was our first kind of poison attempt. I wasn't super impressed. I don't know if maybe there were other poison things I could have grabbed along the way. There probably were. It definitely wasn't our strongest run, but it wasn't super weak either. But we did dip into strength, which I usually find to be pretty good. And, you know, he did want to work with strength because every time we filled the machine, it did give him some strength. So we kind of sped that up a little bit with like Ring of Strength and the strength potion. But and then yeah, we did have the healing from Count Clawler. If we didn't have that, we would have had to find more healing inside the game, whether it be magic wands, potions, or, you know, something along that line. But hopefully you enjoyed that. We'll keep climbing and trying new characters. I think next we have the Trash Man. I forget what his name is, but I think he's next up. So hope you enjoyed that. I'll catch you guys next one. Take care.